Alright, what up guys? As you can see, we're on a new game. But this isn't just any new game. This is a game called Rematch. I was gonna say as you can see, but I actually don't think that says it on the screen. New series today. We are doing a kind of dead game, quote unquote. I wouldn't necessarily call Rematch dead. Whoops, I dropped the water. I wouldn't necessarily call Rematch dead, but the qualifications don't have to be dead. I think just games that are outside of their peak and that I think are really good. Or maybe not even really good, but games I think should be highlighted and maybe given a second chance. Today we start off with a game that I'm familiar with, that I have, and I can give a little bit of insight to, and that's Rematch. Now as you can see, I'm level 30. I've played this for a decent amount, or I used to at least. So I guess first things first, we will go into a little game probably. Now, man, music's picking up. I don't know if we want to do a ranked match first, or should we just do a quick match? Let's do a quick match first, and then we'll go into ranked. And depending on how long these take, I might do one more match. Now, I'm going to be rating these games on a scale. I don't exactly know what it is, but it's something going to be along the lines of, you know, like the quality of the game, like how good it is, but also like, and also it needs to take into account of, does the lower player count actually affect how good this game is? And finally, I think it'll be something along the lines of like a pro-con kind of thing. You know, like what's the pros, what's the cons of this game? Alright, we're going into a ranked. Well, Q3s because that'll probably be quicker. I guess everyone's probably playing ranked. Now, a con I'm thinking of before even going in is that because the player count is lower, I would imagine that the people who play it are like really good. You know what I mean? Like, the people who are still playing this have probably played it so long and so often that they're like elite. Or it's a theory at least. Because usually games with lower player counts is kind of how it goes. Like the dedicated people usually get really good. So if I get into this ranked game and these people are just fucking crazy, I might be cooked. And if that does happen, I don't know if that should be in my review or not. Well, I feel like it has to. You know what I mean? Because, like, the ability to easily get into a game is important in the enjoyability of a game, you know? Because if it's hard to get into and you need to put a lot of work in, it can be daunting for new players, and that could be a reason why a game might have a low player count, you know? Did I cue a game? It heard me. Alright, the video is not canceled. We're in. Alright, we didn't get to play casual, which would have been nice for a little warm-up. But maybe it all clicks. Maybe I'm the GOAT. Alright. We got Goose, Poppy, Wonder Weasel, and Eli. Tough. Alright. I think we got this. I think we're chilling. Guys AFK. What is that? Lol. Okay, I'm low-key ass. Low-key shit from my butt. Okay, I'm actually bad. I'm bad. Okay. Oh. Nice. If he doesn't roll it to me, he's low-key dumb. Okay, there we go. I can't control it. My stick is so... Okay, good. Good.
Sorry.
Thanks, mate.
Oops. No, I was too far back. I accidentally said thanks like a toxic Rocket League player, so... Not looking good. Okay, I'm getting styled on, bro. These guys don't seem like... They're not like... the GOATs, but they're also pretty good. Ooh, okay, we have a good setup here. 2-on-1. Nice. I might just get carried. Shit, I'll take a carry. Carry's always nice. I am the goalkeeper now. I usually suck at this, so we might be good. Alright. I know the controls at least. He's gonna pass, I'm almost sure. Okay. Idiot. Freaking dumbass. Doesn't want to play defense. Bad teammate. That girl will get to it first. There's no way she shoots from here. Unless she's just... Oh, nice! Yo, the throwing! Just shoot... Okay, nice. Alright, we're cooking. Tough. Alright, I think we'll do 2 games. It's pretty fun so far. Haven't really done much. I'm pretty useless right now, actually. I can't lie. Play some good defense. This is to jump? Yeah, it is. Okay. What is that? Okay. Okay, that was stupid, man. Okay. Well, just score. They suck. The enemy team is buns. When I was playing this game, like, in my prime, everyone was, like, the GOATs. They would stop every hit on goal, so you needed to pass. But these guys suck so much dookie that I think you can just score on them really easily. That's bullshit. Nice. Okay, that was a little ambitious. This guy is not... What? How did... Okay. Okay, let's low-key a bad pass. Oh, he blocked it. Well, that's a weird pass. I doubt they score 3 goals in 30 seconds. But you never know, man. You really do never know. This guy's just running around. That was some bullshit, by the way. I ain't grabbed that.
My fault.
Dude, why are you so close to the goal? Nice. Alright, that was, we dominated that one. Holy. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say we. They dominated. I was kind of mid as fuck, I can't lie. Oh, I don't want to team up. I hit X, but I don't want to team up. Okay, good. Like, I did not do that. I got 1 assist. Oh, I got mogged. Well, at least I had more than all the enemy teams, so that's good at least. Got frame mogged by my teammates, though. That's unfortunate. Scored so many goals like that. Okay, that queue was a lot quicker. So I guess everyone's just playing ranked. So I guess casual is just kind of dead. That's definitely a con for sure. I got Goose Poppy again. I don't know what to recognize. No, I don't think so. Alright, we got a teammate from last game. That means our synergy is gonna be cracked. Whoops. I messed that up, lol. What kind of shot was that? Nope, that was too long of a pass. Trying to be a good teammate in passing shit, but maybe I just go for a goal. Because these games get infuriating when your teammates refuse to pass. Tough.
Sorry.
Nice. Okay, that was a good try. Ooh, that could have been a good shot. Okay, these guys seem a lot better than last team we fought. Okay, Goose Poppy's kind of lost in the sauce, I can't lie. Okay, our goalie is elite, though. I think he's going to pass to me. That's bullshit. I want everyone to know that I hit that up. Charged our teammate. Ooh, huge. Okay, I do not know what's happening, but... Oh, our teammate's gone.
Options.
Okay, good.
Back post.
Okay. So we are really gonna need a pass. Yeah, this is what I remember better. Sorry if I'm kinda quiet, I'm like locked in. The game being harder, this guy's just running it up, but we can get the ball off him, we just win. Okay. Good try. Okay, they're just having one wait. Oh, that was nice. It's unfortunate. He low-key got juked the fuck out of, bro. Scrambling to try to grab it again. Jesus. W pass. It was an alright try. Yeah, I'm not a good goalie, so I might get fucking owned here. Oh, God, that's embarrassing.
Thanks.
Oops.
Sorry. My fault.
I was trying to say sorry, because I thought the hands were like praying, but that's thanks. Now I just look toxic. Damn. I'm a piece of shit, y'all. Someone tells me we might lose this game. That was a horrible pass. Holy shit. Oh my god. Their team is toxic. Yeah, this is what I remember more. Just losing. Okay, so we had one good game, one bad game. I don't know how to rate that. That was a cool finisher. Is he just gonna own goal? No, he's not. I remember people doing that though. Is he just gonna hold on to the ball? Actual pussy, bro. Yeah. We're just mid. Eternally mid. Okay. Well, that's more what I thought was gonna happen. Alright. We got 1 win, 1 loss. I think that's good enough to rate. Alright. Final thoughts here. Let me turn off the music for this. Let me turn off music. Or just volume. Okay. Final thoughts for this game. So, like, funness, I would give it like a 3-4. 3 or a 4, not like a 3.4. I don't know. I think it's a 4 if you know what you're doing and you're good. If you're new and you're kind of useless, it's kind of a 3. Player count affecting it. So the player count definitely affects this game. And I can see that for one big reason. Quick match. From what I've seen, and I didn't wait that long, but I waited for over 5 minutes in a quick match. Didn't get a single game. So what I'm led to believe is that quick match just doesn't exist. Or like it exists, but it probably takes a long time to get a match in quick match, which low-key sucks. Because that means that like you have to go straight to ranked, or you can't even play ranked if you're new. I don't think you can. So you're going to have to wait for a long time to play if you're not already leveled up, which is a pretty serious con. But I can't blame the game for that, that's just because they have a low player count. So it's not exactly on them. And then pros, cons. I think pro seems very fun. I think it's severely underrated. I think it should have way more players than it does. But part of that might be on the actual game itself, though. I think big cons here. I think the controls, they haven't really been updated at all. You know what I mean? Like, all of the controls are super simple, which I get. You want to make it, simpler so it's like, kind of like, who's really good can do it. But by making the controls all really simple, you're kind of lowering the skill expression in the game, which makes the ranked experience worse. You know what I mean? Because if you look at these ultra high, like competitive games, it's like you look at League, Counter-Strike, Valorant. All these games are known for like esports scenes and being competitive and having good competitive games or modes. They all have different ways you can express your skill. Like in Valorant, all of the util, there's so much knowledge that goes into it that it's like, okay, you really need to know what you're doing. Same thing with League to a degree. It's like, League, there's so many items, you got to know what you're buying, when to buy it, what characters to buy it on. And then Counter-Strike, I would say the strats in Counter-Strike are a little simpler, but they have such a high skill expression in their mechanics, you know what I mean? The spray control, the movement, that it makes up for the simplicity of it. But then you look at this, the control, like you kind of feel mechanically bottlenecked by how simple the controls are. There's not a lot of depth. It's all pretty simple, which could be good if it's just a casual fun game. But the problem with that, if it's a casual fun game, you should make these simplified controls, I feel, flashier or cooler or faster. You know what I mean? But they're just all pretty simple, and they feel simplified to make it competitive. But the game in and of itself isn't very competitive. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times it's just a team diff. Now, I could be totally wrong, because I really don't know the competitive scene of Rematch at all, or if there is, or how deep these mechanics go. But that feels like a very limiting factor of the game for me. And possibly a reason why it hasn't taken off, why it hasn't retained popularity. But I also think the biggest reason this game hasn't maintained popularity is just because of Rocket League. You know what I mean? Rocket League is the, and FIFA too. Like, FIFA is the one you go to play if you want to play actual soccer. You know what I mean? But Rocket League is like the game you want to play if you want crazy fun, but also crazy mechanics that can get you super high competitively. Like, Rocket League is what this game is kind of trying to be, but isn't because they made their controls too simplistic, and I feel a lot of their customization too simplistic too. Because in Rocket League, you have a bunch of different cool ass cars, different goal explosions, which this game has, but they don't seem as cool. Overall take, though, I don't think this game is bad by any means. I think this game is great, honestly. I think it's very fun. I don't think it's a competitive game you should be putting a lot of your time into, but, like, it's a game that's, like, I would play this. Like, if there were not if there were no other games. Like, if I was in the mood and just wanting to have a good time, I would play this. Definitely. But if I wanted to play a competitive soccer game, FIFA or Rocket League all day. You know what I mean? Those take up the niche in the competitive soccer like game market so much that this game just gets overshadowed. I think they should have leaned more into the casual aspect. They should have added like cool power-ups or something. I think maybe could have made it better, or different modes that could keep it fresh. But instead they went to like an ultra competitive where it's just 3v3, 5v5, and I think that probably killed the game a little bit. But I would give it on a tier list probably like a solid B. I think it deserves more players, but there are still some flaws. And that's my take. Alright, thank you for watching, everybody. I have more videos up, obviously. Recent ones, you can watch my peak adventure. I'm probably going to do another one of that video because the one I uploaded, I stunk ass, dude. I was so bad, it was atrocious. I might need to get learnt in that game and try again. And another video I recommend, case opening video. Just did a case opening. I unboxed something pretty damn good, if you ask me. And I'm not going to tell you because you're going to have to go see for yourselves. But there's another case opening in the future that I'm going to do. And it's going to be a lot bigger this time. So stay tuned for that. Alright, that's all.